In my last video, I demonstrated Hitem3D turning that into a 3D model just from a picture, and I got called a liar. I got told I wasn't telling the truth and it was fake and it was manufactured, and today I'm gonna prove you wrong because I've got El Toro Loco. I am raiding my son's Hot Wheels monster trucks just to show you guys that this really does work. I've got two other things I'm gonna be showing you, so stay tuned. Let's get straight to it. Now, the way Hitem3D works, we need a front view, a back view, a left view, and a right view. So we're going to go and take those photos right now behind me. I've got it on a turntable, literally on the side. And as you can see, this is just a standard camera phone. I'm going to take one picture of the side, rotate it around, one picture front on, another of the opposite side, finally one on the rear, making sure I get it straight on for every picture, and that's it. Let's move on. So the first thing I like to do is I like to remove the background from an image. So let's load up our image. I'm using Adobe Express to remove the background here, and as you can see, it's done a pretty good job there. I'm going to do the same for the 3 remaining images. I won't show you it, but I followed that process for each of them. Okay, so we have our images. Got the left side, the right side, the rear, and the front. So here we are back on Hitem3D, and what we're going to be doing is multi-view to 3D. I'm going to click on front view first and pick our front image. Then I'm going to do the same for the back view. So let's add the remaining ones. So we're going to go for left side, and then once that loads up, right side. So there you go. Once we have our 4 images selected, we just need to select the model version. We are going to be using the brand new version 2.0 because this is going to add more texture, more detail. Resolution wise, we can go for 136p free or 136p Pro. I'm going to go for the Pro version here. And I'm going to go for geometry and texture because I want to show you guys if it can make it look right, not just look right geometrically, but also in terms of color and texture. Let's test a lot. Let's see how it does. We're going to hit generate. And as you're going to see now, it is going to make this for us. So here are the results. As you can see, it has done another absolutely brilliant job. I mean, let's analyze this for a second, okay? Let's compare it to the original picture first of all. So here is our side profile. It's got the writing pretty much spot on. The color is great. The color around the tires, the texture of the tires, even the tracks on the tires. Really, really good. Let's look at the front of it. So it has added some icicles to it. I think that's trying to replicate the part on the front there that you can see. But even the underside, the suspension, the wheels, it all looks brilliant. I'm very impressed with this. And I think you'll hopefully agree now, this was all legitimate. It was all real. It was literally done before your eyes, so there is no question in it. Let's move on to the next example. Now for our next example, I wanted to take a picture, a really challenging picture, push it to see if it produces the right texture, the right kind of structure, the right overhangs. I decided to go for a real life picture of the Colosseum. I'm going to plug it in here and we're going to see how it comes out. So here is an image I have got off of Google. I did remove the background. You know how to do that now. But as you can see, it only shows a bit of the Colosseum. It's missing a lot of it. So I'm really interested to see if it can generate the missing detail, the right kind of old structure, the old texture. So what we're going to use here, we're going to use 2.0 again. It's got unified texture generation, higher fidelity reconstruction, and it is optimized for 3D printing. I am going to do geometry and texture again. We're going to go for the high resolution, and let's click generate and see what it does. Here we have our Colosseum, and I've put the picture on the right just so you can compare the two. But I think you'll agree it's done another outstanding job. It's added in all the individual little arcs and pillars and all of the overhangs, all of the window sills. I can't believe all the columns look great. It's added in the actual battlefield, damaged battlefield area in the middle where they reconstructed the fights. There is a column over here which you can only just see in the picture, and they've done it. They've added it in there. I can't believe how good it looks considering it's taken from an overhead picture of probably showing 3/4 of it. So I love the fact that the texture, it does look like a marbly kind of stone finish on it. So we're going to check out the different finishes. You've got white diffuse. There is also a standard texture, and then also what they like to call normal. But you can get a good idea of the 3D generated finish there. What is great as well is you can generate it in different formats. So you could take it away and try and 3D print it. You could put it into a computer game. You could put it into a rendered image, animated movie. Lots and lots of potential. And I'm blown away by those results. Final example I'm going to be showing you guys today is generating an image using AI, plugging that into Hitem3D, and then getting a 3D printable model. And with that model, I am actually going to 3D print it with my 3D printer. And I'll show you the results at the end. So what I've done in this case, I have used the following prompt up here. Feel free to use it to generate a mechanical knight chess piece design in 2 textures. It's metallic and also plastic. I'm hoping that I can plug it in. 1, I want to see if it captures those textures right. 2, I want to see how it looks and if it's actually 3D printable. And 3, we are going to see if it successfully 3D prints. So let's take that image in here. We are going to click on the upload button. There is our piece. Wait for it to recognize it as it's doing now. And as we've done earlier, we're going to use all the same settings from the previous video. Let's click generate and let's see what it does. Another outstanding result. And this one is probably my favorite of the 3. And the reason I say it is look at the texture, that metallic texture. So I don't know if you remember, this was like a plastic material and it actually looks plastic. This looks metal. I love how it has kept it all intact and it looks like it's structurally sound, which means we are now going to be able to export this out, put it into our Bamboo Studio slicer software, and then try to 3D print it. So now that we've checked this design out, I can move it over, we can 3D print it, and we can see how it looks. So I've imported our exported STL file into Bamboo Studio. You can use any slicer though. And I have scaled it up, and the size of this is going to be approximately 150 millimeters high and 94 millimeters in diameter. It should look good. I'm going for 10% infill, and I have included tree supports. So let's slice it and we'll get an idea of how long it's going to take. I'm using a nice metallic blue PLA for this, so I'm hoping it will look really nice. So the final print time is 4 hours and 41 minutes. So I've turned time lapse on, let's record it, let's see how it turns out, and I'll show you the final results at the end. There we go, it's finished. Let's take a quick look at it. We're going to pop it off the build plate and we're going to take those supports off and see how it looks. Here we have it. Here is our 3D printed, cleaned up part generated using AI. The model was created using Hitem3D 2.0 and it has done an absolutely brilliant job. All of those undersides, all of the structural integrity, the mechanical aspects of it, it just looks geometrically beautiful as well. And the fact we have made that just in about 5 minutes is absolutely wonderful, and you can make a full chess set out of that, which is brilliant. So there you have it. We have ran through 3 really useful user cases. You can see them on the screen right there. So Hitem3D 2.0 has really showcased what it can do, all the textures, all the depth. It's done some great AI intuition to work out what needs to go where when it can't see the item, and I'm really blown away by it. If you're interested in it, check out the links in the description. And if you've enjoyed the video today, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.